This year's April Fool's items are my absolute favorite. Do you know that feeling when you want to make a commentary video but don't know what to make it about? Well, you might not, but I do. So I thought I'd entertain you with some ordinary commentary. So for this very short video that will probably be outdated in a little under a month, we'll be having a look at some spoilers, as you might have read in the title. And if you haven't noticed, in my community tab, I'm releasing spoiled content. And remember, I get that from the RotMG Discord, which is a very good Discord for getting spoiled content. Although the interesting concept, I can see why people don't have the time to read all the text there is. So I'll try to make it easy for you. And believe me, I do have something for April Fools, and I think you're gonna love it. I'm also working on a PPE edit that is going to be absolutely insane, with an absolutely insane PPE underneath. That aside, here's the overall items we'll be looking at. Before we get along, all cards on the table. I didn't get this information myself, so I don't know how reliable it is. It's just an idea. So, most April Fool's items are absolutely trash, but this one seems rather useful. You're invisible for 7 seconds and you spawn a mirror clone that I suppose acts as a decoy? Meaning that if you don't use any misc, this is the longest you will be able to stay invisible for in the game. You know, I'm beginning to doubt that these are parts of the April Fool's update, since they're useful in some way. The previous holder of this quiver liked to recycle her arrows. I doubt that's a good idea, but it did something to them since they shoot in a boomerang-like pattern and slows and paralyzes for 3 seconds. The damage is not that impressive, but the overall low mana cost can make this item useful. This training spell is no different. Compared to the tier 6 spell, it doesn't give that many stat bonuses. Only good thing is that it shoots 26 shots. 6 above the tier 6 one. I would only have this in my inventory to flex. It kind of looks like a towel. I freaking love the sprite. I mean, look at this fucking sprite. Look at his face, man. The effect of it spawns a moral support, and I could imagine that. Oh, wait. I think I got a sprite for him. There he is. Wait, no, that's the Honeyceptor skin. Which indeed is awful. This one's basically just idiotic. It gives you dazed and slowed on yourself for 5 seconds. Do you, as an intellectual, a realmer, feel that useless? I mean, if you're a red star, go ahead. I think you could easily make this into a challenge, like the NPEs. And so there's the Shield of Pogmer. It does give armor broken, which makes it useful in some way, but it only shoots 1 shot and its range is ridiculously low. I don't see a cooldown though. Anyone joining Divine Pet Squad? 10 out of 10 sprite would kiss. As well as this one, Jesus, they did a good job with the seal. It gives you energized for 5 seconds, which I admit I had to type in into Realm Eye. And I still don't know what it is. Didn't play much in December. Introducing the Lightning in a Bottle, which is a very interesting orb. You can only use it in the realm. It hurls lightning that deals 300 damage and stasis for 1.8 seconds. It is a DPS orb, so it has a high mana cost. Then there's the Xenomorph Skull. I love the description of this item. And this one also spawns some sort of turret or helper. I will link a bit in the community tab to show you what they look like when I get them. A trap that has the ridiculous throw time of 15 seconds. On the old Stone Guardians, you wouldn't even be halfway before they were dead. I mean, it is 1000 damage. There's no cooldown, so I suppose you can spam them? The item description could be incomplete. There's the Karma Orb, which I think should be obligatory to use on treasure chests. You might stasis your enemy for 6 seconds, but you also petrify yourself. And then, the item that I believe will be abused the shit out of. A prism that spawns a fake white bag. You know what this means. The Honeyceptor Supreme skin dresses you up in golden garbage when used. It only deals 100 damage, which is terrible. The Omni-Impotence Ring, which makes you handicapped. Yo, bro, just pay some respects to the guy who made the sprite, because that sprite is what the Omni was supposed to be like, but they did change it for the better. You see, this is a ring we need. This is the stats that determines that you are the best player in the game. Then there's the not safe for Wakizashi, a double-edged Wakizashi that exposes in more ways than one. It basically shoots cum, and you deal no damage, and you expose yourself for 10 seconds and gives you this naked skin. Damn, Deca, you're getting seriously creative. Then there's the Shuriken, which is cool. It has a high damage, but it gives you confused, so you don't know what way you will shoot the shuriken. I suppose it has a cooldown because the damage is pretty high, so this item might turn out to be useful. And I felt like having a stroke when reading the effect. Confused on Seft when wild key held. What the fuck? So where do you think these items are gonna drop? Is it gonna be a new dungeon like the glitch? I would also like to know what the drop rates are. I sure hope that the drop rates are rather high, because these items are unique, and it would be a shame to see these items lose their uniqueness like the ones in the glitch. Oh shit, we're reaching 5 minutes. Check out my Discord, Patreon, and YouTube. Wait, okay, that makes sense.